Professor Milind Nange, who is graduated in the year of 1983 from the MIT Manipur. He has started his own practice in the year of 1985 after gaining a practical knowledge. Since then, he is having his own practice, and at the same time, he is sharing his knowledge with the student of the architecture, interior design, and planning. He is exposing a student to a practical and a technical world, as he has to design various types of a building like a residential, commercial, institutional, and industrial building worth of 4,000 crores. Sir, can you start?
Hi.
Okay, then thank you, sir. And now I will introduce a professor, architect Rajendra Kamane, sir. He graduated from Sir J.J. College of Architecture in 1984 and has a 39 years of experience. He is having his own practice in architecture and interior design for 32 years before joining the academics. He also has designed projects for corporate and multinational companies and projects in India and USA. Rajendra sir. Okay. Now, I want to introduce architect Anuradha Kapadia, ma'am. Architect Anuradha Kapadia has completed her BArch from her reputed college, Sir J.J. College of Architecture in Mumbai. She graduated in the year of 1984. Since 1985, she has.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
हाँ बोलो.
The trial. हाँ, sir.
अरे काय चाललंय?
So you are audible.
हाँ. 1 minute.
Yes, good morning. Can we start now?
Okay. Shall we start?
Yes.
Okay. Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Oh.
Yes, Anushri.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome everyone to this webinar hosted by the Amity University, Mumbai. I am architect Anushri, and I will be the host for this webinar. Let me introduce myself. I am architect Anushri, passed from the J.J. College of Architecture in 2013, and I did my master's in project management from Hire College of Architecture. Then from that, I started my own practice, and I have 10 years of experience in practical knowledge. Now, let me introduce you to the director of the institute, Dr. Supriya ma'am. She is an architect from the MS University, Baroda, and has done her master's degree from University of Cincinnati, USA. She has the experience in the field of architecture practice and education for over 2 decades and has also acquired a PhD degree from the prestigious CEPT University, Ahmedabad. I request Dr. Supriya Nene ma'am to say a few words.
Yes. Hello and welcome all of you. At Amity School of Architecture and Planning, we have experienced and talented faculty members. Some of you are meeting already today. So we have basically 3 bachelor's degrees in 3 different streams. One is in architecture, one is in interior design, and one is in planning. We have also started PhD in architecture from this last academic year. So to introduce the campus, you might have already seen that this campus is sprawling in about 25 acres of land, as most of you must have visited and experienced. We have designated design studios, laboratories, sports facilities, and hostels for boys and girls. 24 hours clinic and variety of eating places, including thali, South Indian, Chinese, sandwiches, pizza, pasta, and fast food, etc. There is a tuck shop on the campus which sells all the relevant goods which are required for daily living, and also including the required stationery items. There are more than 17 institutes under this umbrella of Amity University, Maharashtra, including fine arts, fashion design, engineering, management, languages, law, tourism, biotechnology, aerospace engineering, nanotechnology, computer science, and many more. So I would like to welcome all of you on the campus in our School of Architecture and Planning this academic year. Wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, Supriya ma'am. Now I have to introduce Professor Milind Lante, graduated in this year 1983 from MIT Manipal. He started his own practice in the year of 1985 after gaining a practical knowledge. Since then, he is having his own practice, and at the same time, he is sharing his knowledge with the students of the architecture, interior design, and planning. He is exposing a student to a practical and a technical world as he has designed a various types of building like residential, commercial, institutional, and industrial buildings worth of 4,000 crores. Milind, sir.
Hi, good afternoon, everybody. I'm Professor Milind Ladge. I welcome you all to Amity University, Mumbai. Amity University, Mumbai has it's great pleasure to me to introduce or to tell you that Amity University, Mumbai has ranked in one of the 10 best emerging colleges in the field of architecture, planning, and interior design. We at Amity University not only teach the curriculum, but we think about the development of students on all fronts. We teach them about management, economics, and fine arts under the title minor track. We teach them various languages also. We, along with English, we teach them French, German, and as per the wish of the students. We stood in the first 10 ranks because of our best infrastructure, best faculties, and best practices. You mean you'll say what are the best practices? Best practices are we teach them a practical, we expose them practically, we take them onto the sites, we teach them how things are going on practice, and we take them on educational tours where we teach them about the history of architecture to the modern architecture designed by various architects from India as well as from abroad. We teach them to design as per the requirement of client, as per his liking, based on the climatic aspects, based on the by understanding the bylaws of that area, and also we ask them to follow the building codes. Teach them to design the spaces like we have various buildings, like we have residential buildings, we have commercial buildings, we have institutional buildings, we have industrial buildings. All that is taught at different stages, like right from SEM 1 to SEM 10 we have different designs taught at different levels. We also send them for practical training in the ninth semester, where they get exposed to practical field. And after studying all the technical, practical things, they are supposed to do a project where they'll be selecting one topic and they'll be designing the subject in detail, and they'll be having a jury on that subject by external jurors. Those are from the practice. And as these things are happening, we also teach them what is the climate, because world has different climatic zones. So we teach them every semester. We take them on a tour to a different area where the climatic zones are different, so that they select the site in that climatic zone. They understand the architecture of that area, they understand the local materials of that area, and design accordingly. We have various faculties from various fields, and we are exposing. It's not that only one faculty is exposing them to one idea. We every semester we have a different faculty teaching them and exposing them to different ideas and different design skills. That's all from my end. Over to Anushri.
Anushri, you are on mute.
Uh, Thank you, Milind, sir. Am I audible?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Milind sir. Now I introduce Professor Architect Rajendra Tamane sir. He graduated from Sir J.J. College of Architecture in 1984 and has 39 years of experience. He was having his own practice in architecture, interior designs for 32 years before joining to the academics. He also has designed a project for corporates and multinational companies and projects in India as well as USA. Rajendra sir.
Good afternoon, everybody. Uh, yeah. Today, I would like to introduce the three courses, three programs in Amity School of Architecture and Planning. First is the Bachelor of Architecture, which is a 5-year program and has about 260 credits. Second one is the Bachelor of Interior Design, which is a 4-year program and having 195 credits. And the third one is Bachelor of Planning, which is also a 4-year program and having 195 credits. For Bachelor of Architecture, it's a 5-year degree program that prepares students to become licensed architects. The program typically covers topics such as architectural design, architectural history, architectural theory, construction of technology, and the students gain experience in studio work where they learn to develop their own design ideas. Architecture basically is a combination of art and technology. So students who have got interest in aesthetics and also technology. So for them, this is a good program to opt for. Another option here is Bachelor of Interior Design, which is a 4-year program. And that will cover certain subjects like interior design, material construction technology, services, and some electives like product design or color psychology. Interior design here also has an additional subject like minor track. So interior design students get actually 2 degrees. One major subject degree is of interior design, whereas another uh, certificate which you get is an optional program from 14 different programs. It can be animation or business administration or photography or fine arts. So in addition to Bachelor of Interior Design, you will also get a certificate of another program. For architecture, interior design, and planning, certain subjects like English, foreign language, environmental studies are also there additionally. Also, there is one interesting subject called behavioral science, where there is a workshop of 2 days every semester. The whole idea of this additional subject is that by the time students graduate, they should be proficient in English language and also should be able to know one foreign language. Generally, the languages that are offered are French, Spanish, and German. You can select one of the language. So at the end of the graduation, you will be fluent in a foreign language also. regarding planning program. Planning program is the 4-year undergraduate program that provides students with the knowledge and skills necessary to work in the field of urban and regional planning. The program typically covers topics such as land use planning, transportation planning, environmental planning, and economic development. Students also gain experience in research, problem solving, and communication. Apart from this, there are subjects like dissertation, which is in the final year, which is also based on the research. And then a certain project topic is selected afterwards for the project work in the final year. So these all three options are there for the creative people, and choice can be made regarding personal aptitude. For Bachelor of Architecture, NATA exam is necessary. So generally students need to start preparing a year before joining architecture. So there are some classes which undertake NATA coaching. Either they can join classes or they can even study individually after getting the syllabus of NATA. So this is a very interesting field of and a creative field for students. Those who are creatively inclined should definitely opt for one of these three programs. I thank you all for attending this webinar. I will now hand it over to Anushri ma'am.
Thank you, Rajendra sir, for your great inputs. Now I have to introduce architect Anuradha Kapadia ma'am. Architect Anuradha Kapadia ma'am has completed her PhD from a very reputed architecture college, Sir JJ College of Architecture, Mumbai. She graduated in the year of 1984. Since 1985, she has been in the profession of architecture and interior design, initially working with the reputed architecture firm, and established her own practice in 1990 under the name of Vastu Consultants. Since 2009, she has been associated with the academics as a visiting faculty, teaching in the reputed architecture institutes like LS Raheja College of Architecture in Mumbai, Lokmanya Tilak Institute of Architecture, studies in Navi Mumbai's and the Amity School of Architecture in Panvel, bringing her vast professional experience on table for students. Anuradha ma'am, please, you can start.
Thanks, Anushri, for the nice introduction. Hello, I hope everybody can hear me.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah. So, Milind sir and Rajendra sir has given a lot of information about the courses, architecture course, interior design course per se, and the courses, how they are conducted in Amity University. So for the benefits of participants, I would like to move on to the professional aspects of all these three subjects. Before moving on to that, in academical aspect, I would just like to add my 2 bits by telling our participants that architecture course today has evolved a lot, and there is a lot of scope in material research or subject research, human psychology related to design research. And thanks to our director, Dr. Supriya Nene, Amity University has successfully started a research program in architecture here in Mumbai, which is so people who are academically interested and research oriented people, this is a good opportunity here to take on. And regarding interior design program, I would like to state here that Amity University offers you a 4-year degree course, which is a professional degree, which currently, at least in and around Mumbai, the degree that has been offered by other institutes are vocational degrees and not professional degrees. So here, Amity University would score an edge as far as the degree of interior design is concerned. Because it's a 4-year professional degree course, it opens up for you the vast this vista of doing post graduation in interior design anywhere in the world. Now moving on to profession, as Tamane sir rightly said, architecture, interior design, and planning. These are all the three courses which has an amalgamation of creativity as well as technicalities. So people with both set of inclination who are creatively inclined can join the course and see their creativity flourishing. Similarly, people who are technically inclined they have a lot of scope in making sure that the creativity that is coming through is actually getting executed in reality in this world. So I feel this course gives you an edge over other courses where creativity and technicalities come together. As far as the profession is concerned, if we talk about India, for architecture students, with current scenario in India, where a lot of, I would say, the public and infrastructure projects taking off here, architecture students have a lot of scope in handling variety of projects. Like currently, some of our students who have graduated have joined architectural firms who are working on metro station designs. Now with Mumbai city taking off so much with the metro development and everywhere in India, the metro station design has become a in thing. Similarly, there are new public projects coming up. If we really want to say, right from Sansad Bhavan of India, which has come up now new, right? So that I see a lot of scope in near future for architecture students. As far as interior design goes, even in interior design, I see a lot of scope in profession, wherein today's era is of specializations, and some of our interior design students are working as set designers. They are also working at lighting consultants, which are fields which were never heard of earlier. So in this era of specialization, I see a lot of scope. Even as we teach color psychology to students, students are also working as color consultants, which has become another major interior offshoot of interior design profession. So all in all, with architecture, interior designing, and B-Plan, the future seems to be bright. So I would request all our participants to think seriously about these courses. Thank you so much, Anashri, for inviting and introducing me. Thanks. That's all from me.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, everyone. Today it was an interesting webinar which gave us all understanding of the 3 programs of Amity School of Architecture and Planning, Mumbai. We now open to question and answer sessions. Please ask questions or type questions in the chat box. If anyone have any questions, they can ask.
Yes, ma'am.
No?
There is a question in the chat box. How are the placements in Amity for BR? Yes. Amity University has a placement cell where before graduation, your details are taken, and then your details are forwarded to the different firms, and accordingly, placement is offered only for those who require. Many of the architecture students uh, arrange their placement themselves, considering traveling time, offices near their residences, or from references of practicing architects, known persons. So generally, students uh, arrange their internships, and then after the internship, they automatically get absorbed in the office. So both ways it is possible. MIT University can also provide placement, and students can themselves get their placement. Thank you.
There is another question also.
Yeah. Are there placements for interior design or any? Yeah, I would like to take up this question and say that, as Rajendra sir pointed out, there is the placement cell in Amity University works for all the departments of Amity University. So whether it is architecture school, whether it is interior design school or a planning school, all those students who need placements are being registered with placement cell, and they surely get a placement through Amity University. And here, I would like to add one thing, that since these are design professions, by the time students reach their final year and they start doing their internship, which is a mandatory internship designed in the syllabus or in a curriculum. Students also formulate their own ideas about which path to take, and they have in their mind certain names, that they would like to work with this architect or that designer, and accordingly they also themselves apply, and we help them getting the placement in their desired offices.
Yeah. To add to that answer, Anuradha ma'am, I would like to add that we also help the students with how to make the portfolios, how to write the resumes, how to approach the firms, how to write emails, and we have this special sessions for the final year students before they applying for the internships. So yeah, we do help them. Of course, placement cell will help them if you choose to fill out that form and ask the placement cell to help you out. That's 100% guaranteed. So that is not a question.
Any other questions? You can ask.
Yeah, I see some students. Anshika, do you have any question? Riya? Yash? Karthik? Vivida, do you have any questions? Feel free to ask. Anish?
Yeah.
Yeah, do you have any questions?
There is a question now. What are the
Yeah.
facilities provided for the architectural student?
Okay. So we have, first of all, the studios. Design studios are obviously there. We also have workshops such as climatology and material testing, and civil engineering related workshops such as surveying, leveling. All kinds of labs are there. We also have 3D printing facility on campus, which is run by the computer science department, and we can avail that facility also. So CNC cutting and 3D printing and all kinds of facilities are there. These are academic facilities. Other than that, we have a tuck shop which sells the stationaries and other materials, and you can order materials beforehand if you need anything specific for that. We also have a printing shop on campus. So these are the kind of facilities that we have. We all have a full-fledged computer lab, of course, with all kinds of software. So you can practice your software there, and you can learn. We have qualified teaching faculty for teaching all of that. Does that answer your question? I guess so.
Any other questions?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, great.
I would like to add upon certain informations like we don't think about the placements only. This profession is a never-ending profession as it is one of the three basic needs of living. That is, we have food, clothing, and shelter. Shelter is the most important thing in our life, and it is never going to end it. So we require a lot of professionals in the field. India is having a very fast-growing and very strong economic base as well as one of the developing countries. So a lot of projects are likely to come up, like smart cities are going to come, and for those developments, we need a lot of people to complete those dreams of our prime minister. So don't bother much about the placement. You can practice on your own also, as there's a lot of scope in the industry.
Any other questions about college, about degree, syllabus? Oh, so some softwares are provided by the amateur. We have to purchase it for the practice.
Rajendra sir, would you like to answer that?
Yeah, it's a good question. Softwares are provided by Amit University. Every students get an email ID of Microsoft. So as soon as you get the email ID of Microsoft, complete MS Office is available either in cloud form or downloaded form. You can install in your laptops for every student. Uh, Another software which is AutoCAD, which is extensively used for all the three programs, architecture, interior design, and planning, is also available free of charge by Autodesk itself, provided you are a student of Amit University. You should have the email ID of Amit University. So if you can upload the evidence of your identity card on the Autodesk site, you get AutoCAD and other Autodesk products completely free of charge for all the course duration.
Any questions regarding any topic?
I think there are questions which
When will
we have already answered, I think. When will the classes begin?
begin?
Yes, the classes will begin on 28th of August. We are already towards the end of the admissions, and we will begin 28th of August for the first year course. All 3 courses, first years will start on 28th of August. The hostels are also available for the new students. So earlier admissions will get priority for the hostel accommodations. If not, there are plenty of other places which are nearby available for the students to stay in.
But,
Yeah. Okay.
but on admission later, it will begin from 4th September.
Admission later. The batch will start on 28th, but if you have a late admission, then we will of course accommodate you for the another month or so. But of course you will miss some of the few earlier classes, but we can teach whatever has happened in the class to the late admission students later. So you will not miss so much as, but we would prefer if you have early admission and you start from the beginning of the course. But late admissions are also provided. If you are waiting for some other place and if you come a week later or 2 weeks later, that is still okay. Oh, does it mean your admission letter says 4th of September, is it? Priya? Is that what you are saying? I guess their admission letter is saying 4th September. That's okay. You will not miss much.
Any questions?
Okay, Ria, you can join on 4th September, no problem. Okay, I guess all the questions we have answered. So we can stop.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, all of you. I think all of them have get idea about our department, our architecture, Amity School of Architecture and Planning. Thank you for attending the webinar. Now I am announcing that this is the close of the program. Thank you.
Thank you all.
Thank you.